In a quaint village nestled at the foot of the Catskill Mountains lived Rip Van Winkle. A good-natured fellow, always ready to help his neighbors, yet he had one flaw, a profound aversion to any kind of profitable labor. One autumn afternoon, seeking respite from the domestic eloquence of his wife, Dame Van Winkle, Rip wandered into the majestic Catskill Mountains, his faithful dog, Wolf, trotting at his heels. Deep within the mountains, he encountered a curious figure, an old man dressed in antique Dutch fashion, carrying a heavy cane. Without a word, he gestured to Rip's assistant. Together they ascended a winding path to a hidden glen where a company of equally strange men were engaged in a silent game of nine pins, their bowling balls echoing like distant thunder. Offered a drink from their mysterious cane, Rip never wanted to refuse refreshment. The liquor had a peculiar flavour, and soon a profound drowsiness slowly came. He sank into a deep slumber at the foot of a towering tree with Wolf nestled beside him. When Rip finally awoke, he was stiff in the joints, and his once trusty bowling piece was now a rusty leg. His beard had grown a foot longer. Wolf was nowhere to be seen to see. He was utterly perplexed. He made his way back to where he thought his village lay, but the changes were bewildering. The very faces of the people were unknown. He saw strange signs and unfamiliar buildings lit. Even the portrait of the inn had changed. The likeness of King George had been replaced by a stern-looking gentleman in a blue and buff uniform, George Washington. Confused and heartbroken, Rip recounted his strange tale. At first he was met with disbelief and mockery. But then, an old woman recognized him as the long-lost Rip Van Winkle, and a young woman, his own grown daughter, embraced him. Rip spent the rest of his days among his descendants, often seen seated on a bench before the village inn, recounting his marvelous adventures to anyone